Hey, Derek. First of all, nice to talk to you again. How are you?
No, fine. Thank you.
So, what was that like today to get a chance to call plays and just to be involved versus sitting out and being a spectator?
Yeah, it was good. Coach Lashley told me this morning I would call the plays the whole fourth quarter. So I was excited. I knew the game plan. I knew we wanted to do play fast, play simple, and I was just calling plays. I mean, the players make the plays, but just calling.
Your teammates have told us you've been playing catch with them, kind of off to the side. Just curious, Coach Lashley was hoping 7-on-7 be soon. Is that kind of the next step for you, or where are you in that sort of process?
Yeah, I think 7-on-7 is coming pretty soon. I'm still taking it day by day, so you never know. You might have a setback, but so far I haven't had any setbacks. I started running, so that's a big step for me. So I'm doing that every single day now. So it's coming.
Thanks.
Going now to Austin Pert from State of the U. Austin.
Hey, hello. How you doing? Yeah, just tell me about. Did anyone impress you in particular, or just in general this spring, or just any younger guys in general?
Yeah, I think we had a bunch of guys step up this spring. I think a lot of guys had an opportunity to get a lot of reps this spring, and I think they did what they're supposed to do. Tyler and Jake, I think they had a really good spring. Even Peyton Masoga, I think they all three quarterbacks had a really good spring. That was good to see. We know we got a new guy, Rambo, coming in. He made a bunch of plays this spring, so that was exciting to see. Tariq Stevens is a pretty good player. I think I can name 20 people right now. I think a lot of people did a lot of good things this spring.
Go to David Froner from the Sun Sentinel now. David?
Hey, Derek, good to see you. Coach Manny-Diaz has said that you've been smashing every benchmark. He's put it that way in your rehab, your recovery. Can you tell us just what has left you most inspired in your progress since the injury, and what you feel you want to see next to really take the next step?
Yeah, anytime you get you get hurt, it's always hard. But just me wanting to be back with my teammates, I wanted to do everything with those guys. When I first got back earlier in the winter, I pretty much was working out by myself. As recently, I started working out with the team, which is good for me just to get back with those guys, be around them. And I think the next big step is when we come back for summer workouts. I'll pretty much be doing. I'll be full go most of doing everything pretty much. So that's the next big step for me. But like I said, I got to take it day by day and just keep going.
We'll go now to David Lake from InsideTheU. David.
Hey, Derek, wanted to ask you about Jake Garcia. I know you've been around a lot of teams, right? But it seems pretty rare for a freshman to come in and look so comfortable, an early enrollee freshman. Does that impress you? And why do you think that is the case with Jake, that he is so comfortable from what you've seen?
I mean, Jake's a good player. He studies. He knows the playbook, which is always big for guys that are younger. Usually when you get to college, it's kind of tough for them to learn the playbook. I think Jake knows the playbook in and out. So I think that's why when you see him play in scrimmages and practice, he looks comfortable. So he's got to keep taking little steps like that and just keep getting even more reps. And I think more reps, he will keep getting better. So he's a really good player.
Got time for 2 or 3 more for DR. Going down to Gary Furman from Kane Sport. Gary.
Hey, Derek, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It seems like you're coming back very fast from this ACL, and that's typical of athletes today. Can you take us inside a little bit of your daily routine, your rehab, and what you think is helping you come back so well and so quickly?
Yeah. So I start every day with a 5:45 lift, just working on a lot of stuff besides my knee. So upper body strength, core, and also I take 45 minutes out of that to work on my knee. And after I get done with that, I do a rehab for an hour and a half, just focus on my knee, focus on quad strength and control and balance, just strengthen it back up. And then, we have might have meetings or practice, whatever. And after practice, I come back and do another rehab. So I think that's the big. I think they had a really good plan for me ever since I had surgery, and I just been following the plan to the T. Working on my nutrition, working with Vinny, working with Jeff, who's not here anymore. But the whole training room is they have a really good plan. I just follow it 2 times a day, most of the days. So I think that's really helped me come back to get back to the point I'm at now.
So our last question for Derek will come from Chris Scott from InsideTheU. Chris.
Yeah, Derek, aside from your physical stuff you're working on, what are some things that you're doing just to either improve yourself, either watching film, is it Alabama, ACC, or so, I mean, just anything like that? And then also, I assume you're planning on being at UM during the summer, maybe some benefits of that as opposed to, I know you went home last year because of everything going on.
Yeah, I've been watching a ton of film. I watch every single game from last year, every single game that I played in last year, and try to just pick out little things I can get better at. And Coach Lashley has pointed out everything that I need to work on and do this. So I try to focus on that mentally. When I can do it physically, I do it physically. And yeah, just being here for the summer, I think it's really important for me because I miss spring. I miss spring ball. So being here for summer, just getting extra throws in with my guys, being around the team, kind of getting the chemistry back. I think that's gonna be a huge step for us, and I'm excited to do it.
Hey, Tyler. First, let's start off just how you felt you did in the spring game, your assessment of your performance today, and just how you feel the overall spring slate helped in your development.
Yeah, I mean, as a team, I thought we really improved. The second year in the offense, we started off quickly, knowing all the plays instead of a lot of install periods. So, but the spring game, I feel like that was my best scrimmage of all three. Where my eyes were, knowing where to go with the ball, protection issues, when to flip the protection, when not to. I thought all the quarterbacks did a great job. Receivers made plays. Overall, the line was pretty good. And we ran the ball decently, so it was a good day.
We'll go now to David Lake from InsideTheU. David?
Tyler, take me through that touchdown pass to Xavier, and just in general too, just expand on his growth, how much he's improved this spring from what you've seen.
Yeah, I knew I was going to him the whole time with that matchup. So I just looked off the safety and just gave him a chance in the end zone. He came down with it. It was a great catch by him to get the toes down too. But he's been impressive. After practice, we both go in the quarterback room, watch film together, seeing what we can get better on and expand on. I think our connection is going to be really good moving forward. So,
up next, we have Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Tyler, wanted to ask you just about having Derek out there calling plays and what that's like. He's been so heavily involved all this time with you guys from a mentorship standpoint. Just curious, what it's like to have him around and what that means to you.
Yeah, I think I touched on this before. He's just been out there asking us questions, challenging us, making sure we know what we got to do. I thought it was pretty cool. The fourth quarter that he called some plays today. I was signaling for him, so I thought that was fun. So. But Derek's been great. He's been positive. I know he wants to be out there. Sometimes you can just tell he wants to be out there so bad, but he's been great just helping all quarterbacks just improve and develop. So,
thanks.
Last question for Tyler comes from Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan? Susan, you're on mute. Susan?
Sorry, guys. Okay. Manny, stop laughing. Okay. Tyler, how do you envision this quarterback competition evolving, in the next few months and into the fall? Obviously, it's going to be pretty heavy duty. How much stress is on you guys? How do you see it unfolding?
Yeah, to me, I just see it as competition. When me and Jake, we just push each other every day on the field, off the field. That's a good thing. You don't want someone just getting handed the job. You want someone to push each other, and then the best man's going to come at the end. So, but in the summer, we just got to get out in the field, work with receivers more. It's going to keep continuing the competition. So, I can't wait.